You know, if Nikke has taught me anything, it's always to be on my toes. This story is a labyrinth, containing so many divergence points in the main story. Each one of these stories can either be filled with hope and vigor, or with sadness, loss, and regret. For the most part, we've experienced mainly the latter, but luckily enough, Neverland Part 2 was a great breath of. There's also a happy resolution to this event. The main revelation in this event story is the confirmation of Ludmilla's family's involvement with the orphanage Mika and Belorda were a part of when they were human. Although Ludmilla isn't directly responsible for the heinous actions of that place, she still feels it's her right to rectify the wrong that happened so long ago. If you missed my part 1 video, we also found out that Belorda died around the holidays, and this is why Mika was so hesitant to come out to the hot springs. Something always appears to go wrong around Christmas, and this time, she wanted to make sure that both of them have a happy holiday season. Through this story, we also see growth between Mika and Belorda. Despite how I felt about them in the beginning of this event, they've both really grown over the course of Story 1 and Story 2. The major conflict of the story is Belorda being separated from the group during an avalanche while heading out to set off fireworks. To Mika, this is a scenario drastic enough to send her spiraling, fearing that history would repeat itself and she'd lose Belorda once again. The state that she was in truly unnerved me. This is a literal child walking up to a cliff ready to jump just at the thought of losing her only friend. This story could have had a much darker turn, however, we can thank Ludmilla for keeping things on the straight and narrow, positive. Ludmilla is very patient and kind, compassionate and caring, and she's the one to, with some tough love, pull Mika back from her cat to find her lost comrade. And yes, dear viewer, I'm including Enhwa in that. She's most likely one of the more caring individuals amidst the group. If you're still not moved by Enhwa's actions in Story 2, I advise you to play the Neverland minigame as well as Enhwa's Bond story and revisit Chapter 10 in Nikke's overall story. Through the combined efforts, and some unfortunate accidents,
Pit Boss! Are you okay?
God, I wish that was me. Belorda and Mika are reunited. Everyone from the start was ready to help find Belorda. Raptures were never an issue, and even if they encountered them, they're more than capable of handling them. A lot of interesting tidbits in this story. Not only are the bunny girls flexible, God, get it together, man, but they're also incredibly adaptable. If it wasn't for their lucky charm combined with Ludmilla's resourcefulness, I think things would have gone a lot worse. Mika, in attempting to save Belorda, also solos a Lord-class Rapture. She literally 1v1s Cucumber, and I'd just like to think that somewhere, Snow White was just blasting away, protecting the small bean. But nevertheless, this is still an impressive feat. Once Mika and Belorda regroup with Ludmilla and the Commander, it's time to head back and regroup with everyone else. This time, with everyone safe and sound, they celebrate the holiday season. And for us, dear viewer, it's time to hit the hot springs. As a spending player in this game, I'm more than happy to continue bring sense of dread or regret. Only the sound of laughter and smiling faces. Sure riz up the bunny girls in the minigame. Did you enjoy the Neverland story, and did you pull